Here recently, China been celebrating. They created a breed, an animal by crossing a donkey and a zebra, and it's causing buzz and the whole 9 yards. But I don't understand what's all this buzz about. I think maybe almost 30 years ago or more, they already had done that. They call it the Zonkey. They take the Z from the zebra and the Onky from the donkey, and they call it Zonkey. But they have a new name for it. But I mean, I don't. Maybe I don't understand, but it don't seem to me that they have done anything different from what these other guys have done with the Zonkey. But maybe people trying to make China, feel happy or whatever. So they're making a big set of noise about it. But it seems to me that it's the same Zonkey. They call it by a different name. And this is what I think has happened before the flood. The guys were tinkering around with animals across this one and that one. But of course, my understanding is that the mule is a cross between a donkey and a horse, and it's barren. No, I don't know if donkeys are barren also. Um, that's something I should explore. But it seems as if in the past people created animals that were able to reproduce. My understanding is that um, the dinosaurs were an amalgamation of different types of animals, and they were, producing and so on. Now, of course, a long time ago, the gene pool was different, but it has changed and so on. I'm not sure what's going on. I must do a video on humans, what I thought of humans, and I have a new theory that I need to present. But um, so they were doing all that stuff, and the flood. What happened at the flood? There were a lot of man-created animals, but God ensured that none of them got into the ark. So the only animals that got into the ark were those that He created. And my understanding is that after the flood, they started to do the same thing. Well, you see them doing it donkey here. So they continue this thing. So a lot of the animals we have today, and perhaps those are the ones that are becoming extinct. We crying out, all of these animals are becoming extinct because maybe God didn't create them, because He protects what He creates. What I learned in high school was that, um, and it happened up in Iraq, I understand, before the desert, it was a nice, flourishing farmland and so on. And some smart guy up there decided that he gonna stop the river, and when the enemy come close, he gonna let it go and kill all them. And he did that, but he changed the course of the water because apparently the water recycles itself. It goes so it come back. So God has a way of doing things, and so we have all this big desert up in the Middle East now. But what I learned was that you have some wetlands over there, and you say, you know what, we're gonna drain that wetlands, but we're gonna take care of those plants, and we can do something over there. All that place becomes barren because God was preparing food for those trees in there. He had some way that water was in there, so those trees could live, and other aquatic and the whole ecosystem over there. So when you go ahead and you cut down the trees, all the water is gone, and also all the aquatic life just disappeared. So God has a way of taking care of what He has created. So with this donkey here, it might be a problem because he's not a zebra nor is he a donkey, so he has to get his own little tribe and go down the road. So, and you know, I don't know how that work out, but humans are playing games with all kinds of stuff. They want to go and colonize the Mars and put people up there and all this stuff. I mean, look, Earth is our place, bro. We can't colonize nothing because the scripture says that God, He put oxygen and He put fish, He put all this stuff. But it comes with this Big Bang theory that let the people feel that you could create something out there. But no, 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 no. Don't play with creation, man. Just what God created, just be happy with that. And, stop trying to play God. Um, I'm not going to get into medical ethics and all that stuff. That's for somebody else. But be careful how you're playing God because it can come back and bite you.